And as much, or as many times as I preach about this, people fail to do this and they get it wrong all the time on the quizzes because they just don't. The first thing we talk about is classifying them. And there are two ways to classify triangles. They are by what? Does anybody remember this from last year? Aiden, they are by?
Shape.
Huh?
Shape.
Well,
Size.
you can classify triangles by their sides, how long their sides are, or you can classify triangles by their angles that are in them. Alright, and here's the great divide, because I'll ask somebody to classify a triangle by its sides, and they'll give you the one that's by its angles. Here are your three options for triangles when it deals with sides. Either your triangle can have no equal sides, or it can have two equal sides, or all three sides can be equal. And again, I show that by putting a little tick marks there. That tells you that all three of those sides are equal. And what are the names of those triangles? This is what we need to know. If it has no equal sides, it is called, Danny, what is a no equal side triangle? Charles?
No, scalene.
It is scalene. I was just checking to see if you maybe had it last year, Danny. I don't know. I wouldn't expect you to know that right off the bat. A scalene triangle has no equal sides. Two equal sides, Chloe? That's why we have notes, I guess. Two equal sides, which is what? Sam?
Isosceles.
Isosceles. And if all three equal sides, then it is called equilateral. Okay, and then a couple just like special little things to know about this, because if it's an equilateral triangle, not only are all three sides equal, but also all the angles of the thing are equal. And since a triangle has 180 degrees in it, each angle of an equilateral triangle, no matter big or small the triangle is, each angle has to be 60 degrees. There's no other way to draw an equilateral triangle than to have 60 degrees for each one of those angles. Because it has to add up to 180 degrees. No matter how big my triangle is, if it was this big, and these sides are all equal, this will still be 60 degrees. And the thing about isosceles triangles, just like two sides are equal with an isosceles triangle, so also are the angles that are opposite of those two sides. Those angles also will be equal to each other. So not only does it have two equal sides, but it's going to have two equal angles. So if they give you any one of these angles, you can figure out the third. The scalene triangle, there's not much you can say about it. It doesn't have to have any equal angles, or it won't have any equal angles, and it won't have any equal sides. So, okay. All right. Three different types of angles triangles can have would be, you can have a triangle that has a right angle in it. You can have a triangle that has all acute angles. And you can have a triangle that has one obtuse angle in it. That is not my best effort. And really, ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty self-explanatory. If it has one right angle, it's called a right triangle. If it has all acute angles, it's a acute triangle. And if it has, by the way, a triangle can only have one right angle in it. There's no way you can draw a triangle that has more than one. And the same thing for this. If it has one obtuse angle in it, it's called an obtuse triangle. You can't have more than one angle that's bigger than 180 degrees. That's fate, mind puts us to the next thing about triangles, and the all you wanted to know, but then is how to find the area of a triangle. And I think we beat this horse to death last year. Area of a triangle, the formula for the area of a triangle, Riv? Nobody knows? Kate?
Base times height.
Well, no, that's a rectangle. It's 1/2 base times height, right?
Oh yeah,
1/2 of base times height. Abbreviated, it's actually area equals 1/2 BH. Now here is the kicker, ladies and gentlemen. Notice it didn't say 1/2 length times width. In math, when they use base and height, they do that for a reason. And the reason is this. The base and the height have to form right angles with each other. Base and the height have to form right angles with each other. So if I have this triangle here, and I know that this is 10 inches, and this one is 8 inches. What is my base and what is my height? What is my base and what is my height? Charles? Oh, you want to take a shot at it anyway? Really? Huh?
I don't think I know.
Sam? And the height is? It is not 8, because those two lines don't form right angles with each other. The correct answer is you don't know, because I didn't give it to you.
Oh,
All right, people?
I don't know.
If you are going to find the area of a triangle, you will see somewhere on that triangle there has to be a square corner. And if there's not, you can't find the height of it. So the book will have to do this. They'll have to give you a little dashed line. Settings must be off here. And they'll give you a little square corner thing here. This, let's say that's 6. This and this form right angles each other, so that is what you use for the base and the height. Area equals 1/2 of 6 times 10. And it doesn't matter which one you take half of, or if you want to do 6 times 10 first, or do whatever. Either way, area is 30, let's say, inches squared. You got that? You know, sometimes they don't have to give you a dashed line, because if you are finding the area of a right triangle, then you've already got your square corner there. This is 12 and this is 10. My base and my height are what, River, there? Huh?
So we need a form for right angle.
And what is, so what are those? What are the dimensions?
Yeah, 10.
You do have 10. I have to give you the other one, thank you for noticing. This one would have to be given. These are the two that form the right angle. So again, area equals 1/2 base times height. And I need you people, if it asks you for the area of a triangle, you have to write this formula down for me. Just make me happy. So area equals 1/2. We'd like to use parentheses for this. 8 times 10. And 1/2 of 40 is 20, whatever that is, centimeters squared. Or quite possibly, if the triangle looks like this, and this is 20, and this is 18, and this is 16, what is my base and height there? Lacey Robbins, what's my base and my height? I don't know, because you don't see a square corner. And when they do this one, they will just extend this straight down, and they'll extend this across like this, and they'll put a nice little corner right there. Now you know what it is, and I'd have to give you this, whatever this is, 10 maybe. So the base and the height is 18 and 10. 1/2 base times height. 1/2, 18 times 10. Half of 180 is 90 miles squared, or meters squared, or whatever it is. What you think about that?
Excellent.
That's what I thought, wow. All right, for tomorrow, lesson 20, the evens, and I do have a quiz for you on very